You are about to practice Beginner's Yoga Flow, a 20-minute Beginner's Yoga Flow class. Welcome to the Fightmaster Yoga channel. I'm Lesley Fightmaster. This is day 12 of our Yoga for Beginners 30-day challenge. This total body flow is great for increasing energy in your body and in your mind. We'll do some standing poses, some back bends, some sun salutations. As always, if you need a break, push the pause button and rest. Take care of yourself always. Today's winner of a free Jade yoga mat is Amanda Downey from Houston, Texas. Congratulations, Amanda. And if you would like to win a free yoga mat from Jade Yoga, all you have to do is go to fightmasteryoga.com/free mat. In order to win, though, you must subscribe to Fightmaster Yoga and hit the like button. Because when you practice yoga, you feel better. We'll begin sitting nice and tall. Ground down through your sitting bones, lengthen up through your spine, bring your hands together. May your practice today help you to feel grounded and energized, filled with vitality and peace. Releasing the hands. We'll inhale and you're going to bring your chest forward, roll your shoulders back and look up. And then as you exhale, you'll round your back, chin toward chest, pulling the belly and ribs in. So it's like cat-cow, but sitting. So inhale again, stretch the front of the body, look up, but be gentle on your neck. Exhale, round your back, chin toward chest, pull ribs and belly in. And again, inhale, bring the chest through, roll the shoulders back, look up, lengthen. Exhale, round the back, chin toward chest, pull the ribs and belly in and up. And now come to center and switch the cross of your legs. Rest your hands on your knees again. Now reach over to the right with your torso, then forward, and then to the left, and then back. So make a big circle. So to the right and forward, to the left, and round your back as you go back. Inhale, forward, center, to the left, and back. Now pause. Inhale to the left and then forward and to the right and round your back. Drop your chin. Inhale left and forward to the right, rounding your back. And one more time to the left, forward to the right. Go back, rounding ribs and belly in and make your way to center. So we're going to roll forward onto the hands and knees. And take your hips back to your heels. Let your head rest on the mat if it wants to, or just kind of hang, but reach your arms forward and spread your fingers nice and wide. Inhale, come up onto the hands, turn the inner elbows forward and tuck your toes and stretch into down dog. Bend the knees and then start to bicycle the legs again, bending one knee and the other. Make sure the arms are shoulders distance apart and your feet are hips width. Arms and ears in line. And remember, press into the base of your fingers, lift up through your forearms, still bicycling the legs. Nice and slowly or a little bit faster. And now start to straighten the legs and reach your heels toward the floor, though they never have to touch. And then inhale, bring the knees down into table and step your right foot up by your right hand. Pull your right hip back, tuck your back toes under. Now you can pad up your left knee as needed and just rest your hands on your right knee. Lift your chest, pull your ribs and belly in. Take your arms out to shoulder height. As you exhale, bring left arm forward, stretch your right arm back, and pull your right hip back at the same time. Shoulders above the hips as best you can. Now lean forward, make a fist with your left hand, take it across, and wrap it with your right. So as you inhale, stretch through the spine, and as you exhale, maybe twist in a little bit deeper. But remember, twist from above above the waist. Releasing the hands down, and now back to table. Now the left foot will step all the way up by the left hand. Remember, if it doesn't make it there, pick it up and put it there. And then bring yourself up to rest on the left leg. You can tuck your back toes under. pulling the left hip back. And if you don't like tucking the back toes under, you don't have to. I just feel like it gives a little more support. Take your arms to shoulder height. Inhale. As you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. And now stretch through the arms. Try to get the shoulders above the hips. Keep pulling your left hip back. Now lean forward, make a fist with your right hand, and wrap it with the left. So you can press the left hand into the right fist and lengthen your spine. Inhale, and maybe twist a little deeper as you exhale. So every inhale, think of length, and every exhale, think of twist. Release the hands, come to center, and make your way back into table. The wrists in front of the shoulders, inner elbows forward, and again, tucking the toes for down dog. Arms, shoulders distance, and feet hips width. So you still want to turn the outer upper arms back in downward dog. That's why I have you turn your inner elbows forward before you come into it. Inhale, make your way to plank pose. Knees can be up or down. Shift forward, hug your elbows in, slowly lower to your belly, all in one piece. Come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, peel the chest up, draw shoulder blades toward the waist, pull your belly in and up. And then release and lower, exhale. Inhale again for cobra, hands by low ribs, or you can come into up dog with thighs and knees off the floor if that's okay with your back. Exhale, lift your hips up and back for down dog. So I used my belly muscles and lifted back without touching my knees down, but you can always touch your knees down first. It takes a little bit of time to get that core strength engaged. Look forward, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, hands to shins and look up. And exhale to fold, bend knees as needed. Press down through the feet and rise up as you inhale, palms facing in, ribs and belly in. Exhale, bring hands to heart. Turn and face the long side of your mat. Step your feet out nice and wide. Remember, if your arms are at shoulder height, your ankles are underneath the wrists. Turn the right leg all the way out, back toes in, heel to arch with your feet. Exhale, bend the right knee over the ankle. So you're lining your front heel with your back arch, knee is over the ankle, arms at shoulder height. And breathe here, gazing over the fingertips. So your back thigh presses back, the back inner thigh lifts. Drop the left arm, reverse your warrior. You're going to stretch the side body a whole bunch. Shoulder blades relax. Keep reversing, but straighten the right leg. And then inhale, come up. Set up for triangle pose. You can shorten the stance if you like to. Oh, I'm sorry, we're going to bend the knee again to warrior two. And then lean forward, right forearm to right thigh. Reach the left arm up and over for side angle. Pardon me, I get excited. Now take the left arm around in a circle. Inhale, reach it forward. Exhale, take it around and down. Inhale, reach it forward in line with the ear. Exhale, sweep it around in a circle. Take it up, inhale, and then return to warrior two. Straighten the front leg, take your feet to parallel, and we'll do the other leg. Just turn the left leg all the way out, the back toes in slightly, line up front heel and back arch. Take the arms at shoulder height, bend the left knee over the ankle. Make sure that your left knee's over the ankle and it moves toward the little toe side of the foot. So the knee points straight ahead. Press into the front heel, press through the outer edge of the back foot, press the back thigh back. And now drop the right arm, reverse your warrior, stretching the side body. Bend into that front knee a little, and now straighten it. Take an exhale here. Come on up, inhale, and now rebend that left knee over the ankle. Lengthen through all four sides of your waist. Lean forward, take left forearm to left thigh, reach your right arm up and over. Take a long inhale. As you begin to exhale, sweep the left arm around in a big circle. Inhale, stretch it forward. Exhale, circle it all the way around. And again, reach forward on your inhale. Exhale, big circle around. Inhale, take it straight up. And then come back to warrior two. Now straighten the front leg. Bring your feet to parallel, toes in a little, hands to hips. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold fingertips down. Look up and lengthen, inhale. And then this time we'll fold in on the exhale. So the crown of the head's reaching toward the floor. Firm the legs and shift the weight slightly toward the balls of your feet. So your hips and your heels are in line. Come halfway up and look up, inhale, hands to hips, exhale, come all the way up, inhale, and then step your feet together and turn back to the front of your mat. Back to mountain pose, feet hips width apart or together. Inhale, reach up through the arms. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine and look up. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the palms. Step your left foot way back and then your right foot to plank. Knees up or down here, always your choice. And now let's all take the knees down. Take the hips off to one side, extend the legs in front. Bring your hands behind you and lower yourself onto your back. Walk your heels under the knees, point your toes in a little bit toward each other. Pull your belly in and up. Inhale, lift the hips, the low back, the mid back, maybe upper back. Palms flat, grab the sides of the mat or roll the shoulders under and interlace your fingers, or you can always hook your thumbs as well. Spiral the inner thighs toward each other like you're holding a yoga block or a towel between the inner thighs, and stretch your chin away from your chest. Keep lengthening your sitting bones toward the backs of the knees, and then release and come on down. Let's take the soles of the feet together and drop the knees apart. If that's too intense, let your knees drop in. Put a hand on your heart center, hand on your belly, and think of something you're grateful for today. Because it's always good to have an attitude of gratitude. Let's take the knees back up, heels under knees, arms by your sides. Inhale, lifting up, hips low back, mid back, maybe upper back. So palms down, grab the sides of the mat or interlace fingers. Keep lengthening sitting bones to backs of knees, spiral thighs in. Keep the front ribs drawing in. Then inhale, if possible, extend your right leg forward so knees are in line. And then take your right ankle just past your left knee. If that's too much, do not worry about it. Stay in bridge pose or come down and rest anytime. Then extend the right leg forward and release it down. And then lower and just let your knees draw in toward each other. Take a little break. All right, coming back into bridge, so press down into the heels, lifting into bridge pose, low back, mid back, maybe upper back. Whatever works for your hand position. You can interlace, you can pull the mat, and then extend the left leg straight in front of you so that your knees are in line. So extend it forward. Now bend the left knee, take the knee out to the side, left ankle just above right knee. This might be too much for you today. It's totally okay. Just stay with bridge pose and breathe. Or if you've got the ankle past the knee, drop the knee down a little, and now extend that left leg forward again, set it back down, and then release the hands and lower back down. And now hug your knees into your chest. So that might have been intense. It's not the easiest thing to do, but do what you can. That is the most important thing. As long as you do what you can and you breathe and you move to the best of your ability, that's all that's required. You're still going to get the benefits, so it's awesome. Take your feet back to the floor and take your hips to the left and drop your knees over to the right. Or you could also draw your left knee into the chest and take it over to the right with the right leg straight. Any one of those twists that we do lying down is perfect here. And breathing here as you start to cool down. Make your way back to center. Take your hips over to the over to the right, knees to the left. You can keep them bent. Or you could also choose to hug the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg out, and take that knee across and twist. Looking over the opposite shoulder as you breathe here. Come back through center, hug both knees into the chest, lengthen your sitting bones toward the floor to stretch out your back, and then take your feet to the floor And make your way into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Knees can always be bent or straight. Let your feet flop open, arms by your sides, and your palms facing up. As you settle in, our quote today is from Benjamin Franklin, who said, "There never was a good war or a bad peace." Be back in a moment. Begin to deepen your breath as you make little movements in your hands and your feet. And then stretch out through your arms and your legs. Bend your knees and roll off to your right side, pausing a moment to thank yourself for taking your practice today. And then slowly press yourself up to seated. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your forehead to remind you to have clear and loving thoughts. And hands to the heart center to remind you to have clear and loving intentions. And then hands to the mouth to remind you to have clear and loving communications. Sending positive energy and peaceful thoughts to all beings everywhere. Namaste. The light in me recognizes, honors, and loves the light in you. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you feel better, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. If you're still here all the way to the end, our secret word today is peaceful. So if you heard the secret word, be sure to write it in the comments below so that I know you're with me to the end. See you tomorrow. Bye.